West Ham have an opportunity to change the mood quickly, and the biggest intrigue comes from what Arne Engels could add to a starting 11 that looked short of options at Burnley. The Belgian arrives with a major fee, serious experience, and the chance to alter the whole balance of Nuno Espirito Santo's side against Charlton Athletic. There is also another attacking name entering the conversation, but this one comes with a very different question. Joselyn Tabai has huge potential, several clubs want him, and Sunderland are not keen to open the door, which makes West Ham's interest particularly interesting. So we have one West Ham side being strengthened for the immediate challenge, and another possible move that could add even more attacking depth. Stay with us because both situations matter to where this squad could be heading. Arne Engels cost West Ham a championship record £22 million after joining from Celtic, and he was not registered in time to feature in the 2-2 draw at Turf Moor. That changes against Charlton, with the 22-year-old expected to come straight into the starting lineup. That is significant because Nuno Espirito Santo had already made clear that West Ham needed new signings after Burnley exposed the lack of options available to him. The Hammers surrendered a lead there, although Burnley probably deserved more on the balance of play. The wider promotion calculation is demanding as well. West Ham are working against a standard of more than 2 points per game if they want automatic promotion, with the early assessment leaving them 1 point down and 94 still required towards that target. Engels is not arriving as an isolated addition. Joel Pyro has followed him into the squad from Leeds United, joining on loan with an obligation to buy in a deal reportedly worth £12 million in total. Together, that makes a £34 million combination entering Nuno's plans. Pyro brings something West Ham can measure very clearly at championship level. He has 73 goals in the division across spells with Leeds and Swansea, and although he struggled for Premier League minutes and goals last season, he helped Leeds win promotion. The effect on West Ham's front line could be immediate. Manor Solomon has already scored on his debut at Burnley and was named man of the match, while Jeroboam remains captain and the established attacking talisman on the opposite side. Add Pyro through the middle, and there's suddenly far more variation. Valentin Totti Castellanos can operate just ahead of the midfield, and he has been tipped to score more than 20 goals in the second tier after arriving as a £27 million forward. That gives West Ham the possibility of using Pyro as a player Castellanos can combine with rather than leaving the Argentine isolated. The attacking shape could contain Solomon, Bowen, Castellanos, and Pyro, with Engels supplying extra quality behind them. There is experience behind that group as well. The projected side includes Hermansen, Walker-Peters, Mavropanos, Kilman, Diouf, and Conti, before Engels, Totti, Solomon, Bowen, and Pyro complete the 11 expected to face Charlton at London Stadium. And the squad is not supposed to stop there. West Ham have indicated that more signings are expected before the window closes on the 1st of September, while Tomas Sosik is also due back in action at the start of October. Charlton manager Nathan Jones therefore faces a West Ham team that could look considerably stronger than the one Burnley faced. A home win would immediately move the Hammers back towards their promotion objective, and it would give the new additions a first chance to show how much the level has changed. If you enjoy clear West Ham analysis without the noise, support the channel with a like and subscribe, and keep following every important move around the Hammers. Joselyn Tabai is the next name worth watching. West Ham are interested in the Sunderland winger, with the 21-year-old also attracting attention from several other clubs after a campaign in which first-team opportunities were extremely limited. Tabai joined Sunderland from Maccabi Netanya in January but made only 2 appearances last term. His situation is straightforward from a playing perspective because regular opportunities are clearly important for a young winger trying to turn potential into meaningful senior football. His qualities have already drawn praise inside Sunderland, where he has been described as having rare explosiveness and skills to dribble. That combination helps explain why West Ham are not alone in looking at him despite his very small number of appearances. The obstacle is Sunderland. The Black Cats are not keen to let Tabai leave, although the position could change before the deadline. That means West Ham have interest in competition, but they do not yet have a clear route to getting the player out of Sunderland. What makes this more relevant is what Nuno Espirito Santo has already done to the attacking group. Joselyn has arrived from Tottenham Hotspur, and West Ham have also added Arne Engels, Joel Veltman, and Joel Pyro to the squad. Keeper Lamadrid has also joined permanently after initially arriving on loan, so this is not a squad standing still. West Ham have already been adding players, yet the continued interest in Tabai shows there is still an appetite for more quality in attacking areas. Footmercado has been connected with the information around West Ham's interest, but the football question is what Tabai could offer if Sunderland eventually changed their position. West Ham already have established attacking names, so any further addition has to improve the depth available to Nuno. There is also clear competition for his signature or for a loan move. Nice, Le Havre and Lorient provide routes into French football, while Burnley and Hull City offer English alternatives, so West Ham are operating in a crowded field rather than chasing an unwanted player. And that competition reflects the attraction around the player. Two Sunderland appearances do not give West Ham a large body of senior evidence, but the interest from several clubs and the praise for his explosiveness and dribbling show why his potential is being monitored. Put the two themes together and the direction is obvious without needing to exaggerate it. West Ham have already committed heavily to changing Nuno's options through Engels and Pyro, and they are still looking at another winger who could increase the attacking choices available across a long championship season. The key difference is certainty. Engels and Pyro are West Ham players and can directly affect the Charlton game, while Tabai remains with Sunderland and his club are currently resistant to letting him leave. One situation changes the team, the other remains a transfer possibility. That distinction matters because West Ham's immediate task is Charlton Athletic. Engels can enter the midfield, Pyro can strengthen the forward line, Solomon has already made an impact and Bowen remains central to the attack, so Nuno suddenly has more tools than he had at Turf Moor. Tabai would represent another layer rather than the solution to the immediate problem. If Sunderland's stance changes, West Ham could have an opportunity to add a 21-year-old winger with pace, dribbling ability, and significant interest surrounding him. For Nuno Espirito Santo, that is the encouraging part of the bigger picture. The squad that drew with Burnley is already being altered, more additions are expected, and the manager is moving towards having genuine selection choices rather than simply filling positions. The Charlton match can therefore become the first proper test of that transformation. Engels and Pyro increase the quality immediately, while Solomon, Bowen, and Castellanos give West Ham a forward group capable of carrying far more threat than the options available before those deals were completed. And beyond Charlton, recruitment remains central to the promotion push. Tabai is not guaranteed to arrive and Sunderland still hold the decisive position, but West Ham's interest fits with a clear attempt to strengthen an attacking squad that is already beginning to look very different. West Ham now need the new quality to turn into results. The investment has raised the level of expectation, and the next step is for Engels, Pyro, and the rest of this strengthened group to show that difference where it counts. Keep your West Ham views coming in the comments, subscribe for more Hammers coverage, and stay with the channel as this squad continues to take shape.